Started here, we are logged into our Dart account. You're going to log in just as you normally do. You're going to go ahead and click on Trade Wallet. You're going to choose Trade Scripts and then the Full Velocity Flex update and just hit Trading Report. Okay. Now, right now, I want you to keep something in mind. When you log into this back office, you're not going to see anything in this section. Okay. So this graph will not have any bars or anything like that because you are starting from scratch. You are starting brand new. We've had the ability to test the system. So that is why ours is showing this right now. But just keep in mind when you log in here, you'll have all this information, right? You'll be able to see all this stuff, but it will not be populated or filled up with any trades until the trades start to show in your back office, okay? Now what you're looking at is a 6-hour snapshot. And as you can see here on today, the very first thing that was posted here was a little bit of a loss, okay? That's what that red indicates is a loss. Now, I want to go on and tell you, every single day, most likely you're going to wake up to see a little bit of a loss in the beginning. The reason why is because when you're trading on margin, there's fees and things like that that are automatically withdrawn on this account that are going to show there. So you shouldn't get alarmed by that. You shouldn't be concerned by that. Okay, you can see it's not very big in as far as a loss is concerned, but just know this is real trading. These are real fees that hit, and if you were trading on your own, maybe you do trade on your own, you're probably well aware of that anyway. So that is the actual fees that are being taken from that margin trading, just so you have a complete understanding, and you can see that that happened actually today, and that's where that loss occurred. Okay, so just wanted you to have a complete understanding. Now, if you go here to the right, just a few hours later, you can see that we had some profits that actually hit the account. That's why this is showing green. And you can see that we have a realized gain of 0.036 for the day from these trades that are happening during this 6-hour period that we're looking at, okay? Now, you can hit View All, and if you go ahead and click on the View All, it's going to break out a 30-minute breakdown, so you can see every 30 minutes this thing is updated. Now, here's the deal. If there is a trade that opens or closes, you can see right here, it's going to show up. So, it's going to update you every 30 minutes, but the active trades that are closed or open will show up right here. So what you can see on this trade is we made 0.142%. Now, if you look underneath that though, okay, you can see that 0.202 and 0.061, you're going to see these two things. That 0.022 was the actual gross amount, and the net amount minus the full velocity fee is that 0.142. So that's what that 0.061 was there. That was the gain for the day, okay? Now, if you look to the right, you're going to see an auto conversion and a script receive. What does that even mean? Well, pretty simple, okay? We have this set up to auto compound at 50%. So you can see that 50% actually went directly and automatically back into the trade script, and the rest of it went to your trade wallet. Now you can see that the balance went up, okay? It only went up a little bit, but let me tell you something, okay? It's only 7 cents, but these things will be compounding on real time, okay? So they can add up very, very quickly as you get this thing rocking and rolling, and it can really create a snowball effect, okay? So that is why you see that 0.07 and that 0.01. It's the feature that everyone's been asking for. So let me show you how we set this thing up, okay? If we go ahead and these right here are what we're showing you. If you go to the auto convert production, this is the new auto compounding system. We have it set for right now that 50% of anything from the trade performance goes to the trade wallet and 50% of it goes back into the script, okay? But you have the ability to set your scale wherever you want. If you set it at 0%, that means 100% of your money is going to automatically compound. If you set it at 25%, that means 75% of your money is going to compound. Or if you went all the way to 100%, that means zero of your money is going to be compounding. It's all going to go into your trade wallet. So as you can see, we have it at 50%. You can make your own unique experience. Whatever you want to do, you can absolutely do it. And it is so simple to set up. So you can see we have it at 50% right now. So let's just say that we wanted to change it. We can see when we set it up. So let's just go to 25%. So now we've got 75% compounding. You can see if we click here again, we deactivated the 50%. That's what we were at. And now we're at 25%, right? So now we know 75% of our money is going to be compounding, and it shows you the date that we did it. So if we wanted to just go right back and change it right back to the 50%, it is so simple to do. We'll just go up here and drag it again, hit save, and boom, you can see it's successful. Again, it shows you the date that it was activated, the date that the other one was deactivated. Complete transparency on exactly what is going on in your account, which is really cool. So if we get back here to this main screen, there's a lot of different things you look at. You can actually deposit and withdraw at any time you want inside of your account, just on these buttons down here. We're going to break down each one of these, but you truly have the ability to add to your trade script any time that you would want directly from your trade account. So if we just go here and we click deposit, you can see we could enter the max amount if we wanted to, whatever's in our trade wallet. For this example, we're not going to put that much in, okay? We're just going to go ahead and put $50 and hit deposit. Now, as soon as we do that, you can see that our amount dropped on the amount, but our amount went up on our available balance by $50, okay? So now we've got $50 into the trade wallet. And you can see here, you can see the manual script deposits and then the auto deposits as well. The auto deposit's going to show that automatic compounding. So remember what I showed you just a little bit earlier. You can see that 0.071 cents was actually auto compounded, and we can see the exact date that we did it. If you hit the manual script there, it would show you the $50 that we just had in there as well. So a very, very cool feature. Easy and very quick to be able to maneuver and have your unique experience. Now, if you look over here to the right, there's a few different things that we want to talk about specific right now, okay? In regards to your available balance, your wallet balance, conversion fees, your status, open trades, unrealized profit and loss, realized profit and loss. Like, what does all this actually mean? We're going to break that down for you right now, okay? And we're going to start with what your available balance is, okay? It's important for you to understand that if you wanted to withdraw your money right this very second, you can actually do that, okay? And you can do that right there with the withdrawal button. But what you need to understand is that you're withdrawing whatever your available balance is, okay? The available balance is usually going to be less than what is in your wallet balance, and you can see right now it's at 97%. So basically that means you could get 97% of what is in your actual wallet balance, okay? So your available balance is, if you needed it right this very second, how much would it cost you in order to be able to get it? That's what we're talking about here, okay? So that's that available balance. Your wallet balance is literally just the total amount that you've put in to this bot minus anything that you've taken out, okay? But if you go down here to the unrealized profit and loss, you can see that we have a unrealized profit and loss of minus 0.1% or 1% basically. Now, the unrealized profit and loss, this is almost always going to be negative. Almost every single time you log into your account, you're going to see a negative balance here, okay? Because there are open trades that have not realized their profits yet. That means that we have open trades, right? That they just haven't closed yet. And in order to close, that's what requires it to happen in order for us to get a profit or even sometimes a loss. But the unrealized P&L, you're going to see it negative every day. We don't want you all to get concerned about it. It's something that's going to be there, okay? So just keep that in mind every single time you log into your account. Your unrealized P&L most likely are going to be negative because of the open trades that are out there. In order for us to be able to settle those, that's when you're going to actually start to realize some of this profit and loss, right? And that's the number that really matters. But if you right here, if you look at the open trades that we have 49 open trades. If you look to the right, these are the 4 different coin pairs that we actually have right now with Atom, Near, Matic, and Dot. Those are the four coins that are open right now. Okay, so you can actually see the pairs and exactly what we're doing from an open trade standpoint, which helps you really understand how much is going on. Now, if you go to the realized P&L, this is the number that really counts. This is the number of what has actually been paid to you from closed trades, right? The profit that has actually went into your trade wallet or even back into your compounding. That realized P&L is the most important number because that's going to show you what we've done. Now, if you go up here, you can look at this on a 24-hour basis. We just showed you 6 hours. This is 24 hours. Again, not a lot of activity here, but if we go to the last 7 days, it's going to break it down for you by day, right? So you can see how this thing is done by day. And what you can start to see here is a little bit of a trend in the market, okay? And in the market, you've probably noticed that it's been kind of a sideways market, right? Not not a lot of volume, not a lot of activity. So what we've seen here is we've actually seen the market start to consolidate. And that is why you've seen this trend of a little bit less days, like as far as profitability. Remember, we thrive in very volatile situations. When things are the most volatile, that is when we rock and roll. So the consolidation and the sideways movement in the market right now, as we start to see some bigger swings in Bitcoin, and which will correlate to other coins, that's when you'll start to see some of these really big profitable days that are happening there, and you'll start to see some of this information populate in a more positive way on the bottom, which is really super cool. So as you can see here, we've created this environment to give you the most unique experience. We are fully committed here inside of Full Velocity to give you the most unique experience with the most potential. Now, one thing that we are working on is we're actually working on some settings here that would allow you to take a little bit more risk in your account, okay? Or a little bit less risk. We're trying to make it to where you'll have some settings here to say, hey, I would like the opportunity to earn maybe 20 to 30% a month instead of 5 to 10% a month. Or maybe you'd like to take less risk. You're going to have those opportunities and those settings as we come in here and we start to create more products and services and bots inside of our system. So, as we've said, Full Velocity is on the cutting edge, and we are fully committed to making every aspect of your experience a good one, and one that you truly control. And that's the most important thing that we've talked about so often, is not just the transparency, but having control of the situation and making sure that you're getting your own unique opportunity. Now, if we go right over here to the withdrawals, because hey, this is an important part, right? You can actually withdraw your available balance at any time you want by just clicking on this withdrawal button. And if you do click on the withdrawal button, what's actually going to happen is it's going to walk you through the process of taking money directly out of your bot. Now, again, I want to remind you, your available balance is what you have at your fingertips right this second. If you wanted to take all of your money out, you need to be looking at that available balance option, okay? So if we go ahead and click the withdrawal button here in just a second, you're going to see that we can actually enter the amount that we want to take out. So let's go ahead and do that. We can select the amount. We're not going to do all of it. We just want to show you the example. But if you look down here, you can actually see everything that's been taken out already. You can see what's been confirmed. That 0.07, remember, that was part of the profits that went automatically to our trade wallet. You can see some pending stuff as far as withdrawal. So we're going to go ahead here, and we are going to withdraw a little bit of money. We're just going to choose $100 here and walk you through the process of how simple this is. So if we go ahead and click withdrawal, what this is going to do is it's going to say success, and you're going to see right here $100 is pending. Now, keep in mind, this is so brand new that it will take a little bit of time for us to close out trades to get that $100 to you. Now, we're not talking about days or anything like that, but it's not going to be instant right this second, right? We will continue to improve this process, but for right now, that's the way it works. So once you do that, and once it's completed, it's going to go right into your trade balance, as you just saw, and right here on your transaction report, you can actually see exactly what's going on. So you can see that the deposit was made right there. That's the deposit, but here's the withdrawal, and you see that it's currently pending, right? A manual withdrawal for $100. We just did that. So on your transaction reports, you're going to be able to see every aspect and every detail, whether it's an automatic compound, whether it's a manual withdrawal, all the transactions that happen in your account, whether it be deposit, whether it be withdrawals, you have full and complete transparency and control over this. So as you begin to withdraw funds, if you choose to do that, just keep in mind that it can take a little bit of time, for it to be pending. It's not going to be directly instant. So just give it a little bit of time for them to have to close out whatever trades that they need to get you your pending withdrawal request. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is that we are working on a couple other videos that I'm going to be sending out here very soon that's going to walk you through in more detail, more process of everything and all the aspects of this, from the commissions that are going to be paid out, the automatic compounding. And we're going to just continue to add as much transparency and more, unique experience for you as a user of Full Velocity. So, I'm excited about the future of what we're doing here inside of Full Velocity. As I told you, this wait was going to be definitely worth it. And as you can see, it absolutely has. So just keep in mind, as we go through this process, have some patience with us. I have a couple more videos coming to you that, again, is going to show you the commission process of being able to withdraw that and some of the other settings and features that you can have your own unique experience with. I'll walk you through that as well. So folks, it is absolutely that time. It's game time. I told you it was coming. So be ready tonight. Your back office will be updated here very shortly, and we are absolutely changing this game. Get out there and share this with as many people as you can, and let's just absolutely rock this thing. Have a great day.